Sean Locke, Sarah Milliken, Jonathan Ross, Jason Manford, Bill Burley, Susie Dent, and Racheal Riley. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy
To 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. Did you know, for example, approximately one new word is added to the English language every 2 hours? It's unbecredible. A polyorchid is the technical term for a man with more than 2 testicles. Since I hired my new fitness instructor, Diego, I've become a polyorchid. I've got 2 testicles in the normal place and another 2 in my mouth. Apparently it's cardio. And numbers and counting began around 4000 BC in Sumeria, when Carol Vorderman went there on holiday. Right, let's get started. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's Sean Locke. I'm not saying Sean Locke is downbeat and depressing, but Channel 4 have asked me to announce if you or anyone you know is currently suffering from Sean Locke, there will be a helpline for you to call after the show. And joining Sean tonight is Jason Manford. Jason has a media and performance degree from the University of Salford, and yet despite that...
Stop, Jimmy!
What?
Salford, we've said this before.
What did he say?
He said Salford.
Well, it's spelled S-A-L-F-O-R-D.
Spelled that way, but it's said.
Did you say salt?
Salford.
No, salt.
Salt. There you go.
OK, Jason has a media and performance degree from the University of Salford, and yet despite that, he's done really well for himself. Jason Manford is everyone's favourite northern comedian, when Peter Kay is not available. Up against them this evening, it's our special guest team captain, Sarah Milliken. Sarah Milliken is standing in for John Richardson tonight. He doesn't mind if she wins or loses, but you better leave the desk tidy or he will go mental. Sarah's a marvel. She's managed to combine a busy stand-up career with a hectic home life, being Ant and Dec's mum. And Sarah's teammate, Jonathan Ross. Jonathan is a broadcasting legend. He's fronted more shows than most TV presenters have had hot dinners. Not Eamon Holmes, obviously. Sarah, now, you're a big fan of the show. Are you excited to be on this evening?
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be here.
OK, do you play along at home?
Yes, I do. It sometimes has weird repercussions, though. I was once playing the game, and then I put my workings out to the left of me on the sofa, and a spider, like the size of my hand, ran across the floor. And you know, one of those fast ones that you can't go and get a bit of loo roll, because if you come back, it'll be gone. So I picked up my workings out, I hovered it over, and I just punched it really hard. Killed the spider with maths.
You punched a spider to death?
Yeah, is that not good?
No, Jonathan, you're never lost for words. Have you ever been lost for words in your whole life?
There you go.
The last time you were on the show, you got, what, 2 8-letter words and the conundrum.
Did I get 2 8-letter words?
2 8-letter words, yeah. Are you feeling the pressure this evening?
Yeah. I'm competitive. I want to win. I want us to win.
Yes.
OK, in the memory of John. Because...
It's worth mentioning John might not be dead.
Yes. John is, and obviously I'm sure you're going to be as great, but John is fiercely competitive, and he knows... I could tell, even though I got the 8-letter ones, I knew he knew them in advance. He gave off this sort of aura. He is like a kind of Jedi Knight for this game. You know, and I think he was sending his thoughts into me. I think I was merely a puppet for his desires.
Now, Jason, last time you were on the show, you didn't score a single point. Have you done anything to hone your countdown skills since then?
Not really, no. I mean, I've watched it, the proper one, not this bullshit.
Now, your last tour, you talked about first world problems. That was the name of the tour, was it?
It was, yeah.
Have you got any examples of first world problems from the tour?
Mine were just like the typical things that bothered me. Like, well, it was family-based, really. My brother was always moaning about them, and he sort of inspired it, because there was one where we were having dinner together, and halfway through he just looked really disappointed. And I said, "What's up with you?" He said, "I was just saving the best bit of my dinner till the end, and now I'm too full to eat it." I
mean... Sean, are you worried about Sarah this evening's competition? Do you think she's going to beat you?
No, I don't know. It's different. I mean, she's taken John's place, which are very small shoes to fill. Literally, tiny feet. Have you ever seen his feet?
More like little hooves.
It's like, you know the way people say, "Oh, bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly." When you see John's feet, you go, "How does he walk?" No, I think it'd be interesting playing Sarah. I mean, I've got a chance. John is ridiculously good at the game, isn't he?
OK, Sean, if you were Prime Minister, what would you do?
What would I do?
What would be the first thing you would do if you were in charge?
Well, after I'd had a cup of tea and looked out of the window and smiled, a satisfied, smug way to myself, fulfilling my destiny, I'd change the law so that anyone who'd got PPI compensation had to return it.
Sean, have you got a mascot this evening? Do you bring anything with you?
Well, I did, Jimmy. I think it's very appropriate with the cold snap. And it's this lovely book called A Gritter's Tale. Wow. It's a selection of true stories from the front line of the fellas who grit our roads and keep this country moving. And just to sort of keep in the theme of it, I thought I'd put this on to read some of these lovely tales. This one's from Alan in Pontefract. When we left the depot, the yard was full of grit. We did one run, and I don't know how many lorries were out that night, but I'd say when we got back, a good 1/8 of that grit was gone. But my favourite bits from the behind-the-scenes, stuff you wouldn't really think. It's amazing, right, how many amorous adventures these fellas have. Because a lot of women are drawn to the gritters. They call them grit chicks. And there's one very interesting tale here. Where is it here? It's about a fellow who realised his wife was having an affair with a gritter. Partly because there's a big grit lorry parked outside his house. But also, he kept wondering why his bed was sandy. And it's just full of lovely tales, stories like that.
OK. Well, Jason, did you bring a mascot today, Jason?
I did, yes.
What have you got?
Well, I've just had another child, another baby.
Another
one,
child?
Yeah. Thank you. She's adorable, and I don't usually show pictures of my children, but I just wanted to show. She's got my stubble, which is quite cute, and my eyebrows.
I'm just assuming from that it was a difficult birth.
Yeah. Beautiful. Shall I just put...
Yeah, just leave it there. Sarah, do you have a mascot?
Yes, I do. This is my first time ever of being a captain. Wow. In any time of my life, and I'm very excited. But the only captain I really warmed to and respect is Captain Birdseye. So I thought I'd dress as him for sort of inspiration. So I've got a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, do you want to put the beard on before the hat?
Yeah.
Or you...
Have you done this before?
I've done this a lot.
Oh. The reason I need the fake one is because mine's a bit uneven. Does that look all right?
I'm suddenly finding you very hard to resist, I'll be honest.
Thanks. Don't resist, love. Go for it.
If you could grow a beard, a long beard,
yeah.
Right, would you like to grow a big, long beard?
No, because it's like a part-time job, trying to pluck me tash.
That is a fantastic look for you.
Thanks.
Jonathan, do you have a mascot?
Well, at the moment, I am home alone. My wife has not been with me for over 2 weeks now, my wife and daughter, because she's out in Toronto. My daughter's doing some work experience, and she's still out there.
She's doing work experience in Toronto?
Yes.
I did it at Quick Fit.
I've been having some great experiences. Some things are planned, some aren't, and obviously I've been drinking more than I usually would just to take away the sting of loneliness. But like a week ago, I came home and there was a box in the hallway that had been delivered during the day while I was out. And I thought, I don't know what this is. And I started opening it up, got out of the box, and it's only when I got it out I realised it was the night I was watching Kill Bill at home. This is true, watching Kill Bill on my own, and after it finished, I decided I had to have the samurai sword from Kill Bill. That was what was waiting for me when I got home. And it's so sharp, I'm not allowed to get it out in the studio.
Really?
Yeah, it's proper sharp. All I've used it so far is cutting up apples. But I keep it in the kitchen, because that's where we keep the knives. But my wife, I don't know what she's going to think when she comes home, because...
Well, could you get a really massive knife block and just slide it in and see if she notices?
a sword in the garden and pretend I'm King Arthur.
It's a hell of a sword. OK, over in Dictionary Corner, we have Bill Bailey. Comedian Bill Bailey was first discovered in 1984 at the end of a rainbow sitting on a pot of gold. Bill, you're from Somerset. What's your favourite West Country phrase?
Very much going to go, that badger belongs to Brian May.
I imagine that comes up a lot.
It does, actually, yeah.
Now, obviously, you're known for being a musical genius. Have you got anything to, you know, get us in the mood for Countdown?
Well, you provided the Countdown staff have provided me with this magnificent piece of equipment, which has now stopped working. Basically, it's a drum. Hold on, there's a plug. Hang on, wait a minute. Let's put that in there. That's it now.
Now you've got it working. Go on, give us something to get us in the mood for Countdown.
OK, well, I was going to actually just attempt the Countdown theme in the jazz idiom, because it's a sort of... It's got a sort of nice feel to it, isn't it?
Well, of course, it's Susie Dent.
Yeah.
Susie became Countdown's resident lexicographer in 2003. There were others before, but weirdly, one of them died in a fire, one disappeared out jogging, and one of them choked to death in a freak accident. I guess they didn't obey the first rule of Countdown. You don't fuck with Susie Dent. Susie, what's the hardest word in the English language to pronounce?
OK, I'm not going to look at Jonathan for this one. The hardest...
Well, he found...
Anything with an R, that's it. Start with for are we and work our way up. I think it's a real bitch at Christmas. Forever watch that, those ones. I have to say, I call them... Christmas wife said, do you want any chocolate? I say, give me some of those ambassador ones.
A lot of the ones that people get wrong, things like mischievous, they say, or pacifically. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Espresso, prerogative,
You've got to give us the right one and the wrong one, otherwise I don't know whether these are wrong or right.
If you wanted a bit of coffee in a tiny, tiny cup, what would you ask for? Give me a...
Espresso.
It's espresso.
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 Yeah.
You want it quickly, it's espresso.
OK, in charge of the numbers, we've got Racheal Riley. Racheal Riley appeared on Strictly, where she proved she's not only nearly as clever as Stephen Hawking, she's almost as good at dancing. Racheal, last time Bill Bailey was on the show, you revealed that you've actually got a bit of a crush on Bill. Do you think you'll be able to sort of keep your emotions in check this evening?
Well, I kind of lost the power of speech last time Bill was on. And as soon as my producer found out he was on again, he actually sent me an email and told me not to disgrace or embarrass myself again. And my mum actually got me Bill tickets for my birthday, so I've got an incentive not to get a restraining order before October.
You've got tickets to see Bill in October?
Yeah, I've been
in a theatre or just in the house? Well, I'll be there.
It's weird because if you saw both their pictures like on the telly and said which one's stalking which.
prize the teams will be competing for this evening. This countdown slide.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to have a little slide? Are you going to demo?
Yeah, come on then. I will actually have that slide, like, if we do win it. I know you sort of do it like, oh, look, we got a daft prize, like, no one will have it, but I will actually...
Well, we were just saying the same
I
thing.
will actually have it.
So the game's on.
Really?
The game is on.
Because that young man's quite slim. Is there like a... Like, if you're too wide, you can't get on? Would I get stuck at the top, is what I'm asking.
Well, if you win tonight, we will find out.
No. If you win, I'll buy another one for you, and you can put one cheek in each and go down that way. And I'll be waiting to catch Captain Birdseye.
I might take my beard off now. You've made us all freaked out.
That looks like you've got a really hairy chest now.
I'll take it off. Before we start, my ping's just gone off in the oven, and I've prepared a snack for everybody.
Oh, lovely.
Just in case anybody
Oh.
wants one of those. I mean, I'll put them down here in case you want one, but don't be too greedy, Jimmy, because you know 3 fingers is enough for anyone.
OK, let's count down, everyone. Time for the first game. Sarah and Jonathan, you get the first pick of the letters.
OK, do you want to...
No, I think captain goes first. It's your first time captain. You want to enjoy the moment. Come on.
OK, hi, Rachel.
Hi, Sarah.
Can I have a vowel, please, love?
Thank you. Start with I.
I. And another vowel, please.
E.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And another consonant, please.
H.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another vowel, please.
U.
And the rest consonants, please, love.
And C. And L. And the last one, G.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown clock.
Sean, what have you got? How many?
5. My laugh's exactly the same. Yes. Jason, how many have you got?
5.
OK, Sarah?
I thought I had 6, but I've done it wrong. So, none.
OK, so you got 6, but it's wrong.
But it's
OK,
wrong.
all right. Jonathan?
I got 5.
You got 5. All right, well, let's kick off with your 5. What have you got, Jonathan?
Glare, G-L-A-R-E. Glare.
OK. Jason?
I've got chair.
Oh, very good.
I know you're taking the piss, but I'm actually proud of myself.
Sean, what have you got?
Regal.
Oh. Regal.
You know, the fags.
Sarah, what's your 6?
It was Ariel, but there's not enough A's in it, so... So I've got a 4 of chug.
Wow. I've got a 7, but I think it's wrong. But shall I offer it up?
Yeah.
It's too late.
I had a 7, but I thought it was wrong. But now I think it
I'll
might be right.
adjudicate on this.
No, you won't. There's rules.
So what was your 7?
I think I did need 2 A's as well. I had a glacier.
You do need 2 A's.
G-L-A-C-I-E-R. But I think it's an A at the end as well, isn't it?
No, it's
not.
not.
It's an E.
That would have been great.
But just, you know, you just didn't quite have the cojones to declare it. It's a shame.
Glacier, you're not allowed Glacier because you declared it too late.
Why did you hold out false hope and let me give it out? And then now you're listening to old cut-price Dumbledore with his bobble hat over there.
OK, so 5 points to both teams. Bill, I noticed you glaring at the dictionary there. Could they have done any better?
Well, we got a 7. We've got Oracle, spelled A-U-R-I-C-L-E, which is the bone in the ear, I believe. Is that right?
It can be your earlobe, and yours is huge.
Yeah, I've got massive earlobes.
Susie, I wouldn't touch him too much because Racheal will be over there with a fucking claws.
So at the end of that, both teams have 5 points. OK, on to our first numbers round. OK, Sean, Jason, your turn to pick the numbers.
2 from the top and 5, or whatever it is, I can never remember.
4
Some others.
Yeah.
2 from the top and some other ones.
Thanks,
please.
Sean.
Can we
4
have
little
5?
ones. Right, they are 2, 4, 5, and 6, and the big one's 150. And the target, 836.
And your time starts now. So the target was 836. How did you do? Did you get it, Sean?
No.
Jason, did you get it?
8:30.
8:30, OK, close. Sarah, did you get it?
8:38.
8:30, even closer. Jonathan?
I got 8:30.
8:30, OK. So, Sarah, you were the closest. How did you do it?
5 plus 4 is 9, multiplied by 100.
900.
Minus 50. 2 by 6 is 12, so take that away.
Yeah, 838. Well done.
Nice.
Nicely done.
3, OK. Well, that's 7 points for Sarah there. Rachel, could it be done?
Yeah, but quite a hard one. If you say 100, add 50, and then 2 times 5 is 10, and take that away for 140. Times it by 6 for 840, and take away the 4 for 836.
Wow. Yeah, that's how it is. OK, time to go across to Dictionary Corner for the first time. Bill, what have you got for us?
Well, I've been looking in the archives. I found this this old Bible. It's an old Holy Bible. It's a West Country Bible, and I found a new chapter, the Book of Wurzel. There's a few West Country commandments. There is this one. Thou shalt not taketh the M4 except if the A303 be closed for some reason. And then the Lord will show his displeasure and bring forth a great flood upon the county of Somerset if there be gay marriage. And any unnatural behaviour that offends the Lord's eye, he will visit a plague of prolonged drizzle and probably a blight on all pasties. CF, the Great Pasty Blight, 1217. The thing is, the Bible is all things to all people, and I find it a little bit dull. So what I've done with my Bible is make it into a guitar. This is a standard King James Bible, which has been beautifully turned into a blues guitar. So I'll just give you a little demo. This is the... there we go. This is the Bible. That's what it is.
The scores at the moment, Sean and Jason have 5, Sarah and Jonathan have 12. And here is your teaser. The words are fine nuts, and the clue is describes me perfectly. That's fine nuts, describes me perfectly. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were fine nuts. The clue was describes me perfectly. It was, of course, funniest. So, Sarah and Jonathan are in the lead. OK, time to mix things up a bit. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Sean and Sarah. So, Sean, your turn to choose the letters.
Okie dokie. Can I have a consonant, please?
Thank you, Sean. N.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And a consonant, please.
T.
T?
T.
No.
Try again.
I'll have a consonant then, please, Rachel.
S.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, a vowel.
E.
A vowel.
O.
A consonant.
W.
I'd have another consonant, please.
R.
Another consonant, please.
Last one. B.
And your time starts now. Sean, what have you got?
I've got a 6.
Got a 6. Sarah?
I've got a variety of 5s.
OK, well, let's hear your 5, Sarah.
I've got some 7s.
You got some 7s?
Yeah.
This one was just for...
Oh, you fucker! How did you do that to me? Why you tell me I'm sitting here working away, sweating, I've got a bunch of Mexicans dancing behind me.
7. I just thought of it. I'd written it down earlier.
Whose handwriting did you write it down in?
I channeled it through Jonathan's hand.
I felt something coming.
If it means that...
No, I'll do it properly. I'll do my 5.
OK, what's your 5?
My 5, I have straw or rats.
OK, Sean, your 6.
Strewn.
Oh, that's nice.
I have strewn the floor with rose petals for you to lie on.
OK. Could they have done any better, though?
There's a 1-8, which is baronets. No one
OK,
likes
so
that
6
one.
points to Sean there. OK, so the scores at the moment are Sean and Jason have 11, Sarah and Jonathan have 12, just in the lead. Right now, time for Jason and Jonathan to go head-to-head. So, Jonathan, your turn to choose the numbers.
What do you think, Captain?
I always do. I would do two big ones and... Oh.
2 big ones and 4 ickle-lickle ones.
2 big ones, 4 little ones. And for this round, the 4 little ones are 1, 10, 5 and 4. And the big ones, 75 and 50.
Oh, that's hard already.
And the target, 980.
Oh.
OK, and your time starts now. So the target was 980. Jonathan, did you get it?
No.
Oh. How close did you get?
I got 955.
OK, that's way out. Jason, did you get it?
I think I've got 980.
Well, I mean, this is a fellow with an arts and entertainment degree from Salford, so...
Do you want to hear it?
OK, yeah, go on. How'd you do?
4 minus 1.
4 minus 1 is 3.
Do you want to just leave it there? Because you're right so far.
Yeah.
Do you want to spoil it?
Times 10.
Times...
Oh, no, sorry, plus 10, I meant. Plus 10.
Oh, he's already messed it up.
Plus 10.
Plus 10 is 13.
13. Times 75.
Yep, times 75, 975.
Plus the 5.
Perfect, well done.
Oh, Jason! You little dancer. So that's 10 points for Jason. OK, so Sarah and Jonathan have 12. Sean and Jason are in the lead with 21. OK, time to go across once again to Dictionary Corner. Bill, what have you got for us this time?
Well, I'm a big fan of travel books. I've got probably one of the classics here. This is a book called A Short Walk in the Hindu Kush by Eric Newby, written in 1956. I love it because he goes mountaineering in Afghanistan, and he says they took 2 books with them, and one of them was The Hound of the Baskervilles, and the other one was a pamphlet on mountaineering. Right? So they were halfway up a mountain in Afghanistan, under fire, there was a storm, and they actually got a pamphlet out of their backpack to sort of help them mountaineer. And we haven't got the actual one, but this is what I think it might have looked like. There, you see that. And then inside, very careful diagram. And it sort of made me think, because I was in Cape Town and I was on the harbour side. You know, there's a big thing in South Africa about shark diving and all this. And there was a sign saying cheap shark diving, right? Which I always thought, I really fancy a cheap shark dive, you know what I mean? I want the deluxe shark diving. But I just thought, you know, I'd get my own leaflet together, and this is it. It's how to swim with sharks. And I've got my own homemade shark diving cage idea. It's of my own design. It's sort of a very simple cheap shark diving cage. It's basically there. I get in the wheelie bin. Like this. There we go. And now, if you could make it shark-proof. There you go. There's no shark getting in here.
Racheal, if you close the lid, you could probably take him to your basement.
No sharks getting in here. That's what I'm saying. Is you could take a picture like that. Take a picture.
Yeah, it is more dangerous than you think.
I just think you just baffle the shark to go thinking, I'm hungry, but I'm not eating that dick.
How does it float?
How does it float?
In the water.
It floats. The wheelie bin it floats.
The wheelie bin, it floats.
Well, science.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I'll buy one then.
I think we better end this bit before you get deep vein thrombosis.
Yeah, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Bailey.
Yeah, it's very hard to do it.
Should we just wheel you round to where you normally sit?
Yeah, OK, yeah. No, fuck it. Thanks very much. That's it. Just put me down here. Put me down here, that's fine. I'll do the rest of it from in the bin.
OK, the scores at the moment. Sarah and Jonathan have 12 points, Sean and Jason have 21. And here is your teaser. The words are hold nips. The clue is they can do tricks. That's hold nips. They can do tricks. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were hold nips. The clue was they can do tricks. It was, of course, dolphins. OK, before we go on, let's change things up a little bit. I'm going to give each team an extra player. So let's meet them. It's Roisin Connaughty and Jen Steadman. OK, before you choose, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our new players. OK, so Jen is the greatest ever female player in Countdown history.
Wow.
Roisin is the worst. Jen has had 5 9-letter words on Countdown. Roisin once claimed she had the word news, but there was no W on the board. OK, Sarah, you get a chance to pick. Who are you going to pick?
Aren't you friends with Roisin?
Yeah, I am, but...
Don't be so hesitant about it.
Yeah, Roisin is my friend, but I'd like to win. It's tricky, isn't it?
I think Jen and I look quite similar as well. That might be quite confusing. I think I'm going to go with Roisin.
Justice.
OK, so Roisin, you're on Sarah's team, and Jen, you're with Sean. So, Roisin, what do you think you're going to bring to your team?
Impending doom, a feeling of impending doom.
We've already got that feeling, so
Yeah.
just top it up a bit.
Yeah, just talk about it.
I've got faith in you. I think you're going to turn this round for us.
I don't. I'll break your heart, Jen.
I picked her because I love the bare bones of the woman. I absolutely adore you, but we're going to fucking die.
Yeah.
If you were to win, Roisin, and no one thinks that's going to happen, but if you were to win, what would that mean for you?
It'd mean a lot. It would stop the comments on Twitter asking me if English is my first language. Genuinely, all the offers to teach me to read. Genuine offers from English teachers. I can read, Jimmy. Big words.
OK, well, let's see how you do in the letters game. We'll reserve judgment on that.
OK, well, the words are jumbled in that, so it's harder to read.
So Jen, you're an ex-Countdown champion. You don't see any of these clowns as competition, do you?
Well, I'm quite relieved John Richardson's not here because he did once beat me on a round.
Oh, right.
Sitting at home. I was quite upset.
Who was sat at home?
Yeah, was he in your house?
You were sat at
Oh,
home.
I was sat at home. He wasn't sat in my home.
Right,
Was
okay,
John
makes sense.
Skyping? John was Skyping you. He's such a nerd, isn't he? He's got the Countdown set in his attic. He goes up there, he's got it all built, the clock and everything. He's probably up there now going...
OK, Sarah, Jonathan, Roisin, your turn to choose the letters.
I made a present for you in the last ad break. Can I give you the present, Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's on like a nautical theme with the captain and stuff. Diddly-dee-dee. And it's a shit in a bottle.
I would say, how did you get that in there? But I fear I know. A shit in a bottle.
Yes. That's what they say, isn't it? A shit in a... Oh, it's ship, isn't it?
Go ahead, pick the letters.
Roisin, do you want to do it?
OK. Consonant, please, Racheal.
Thank you, Roisin.
M. Oh, yeah, I need to write them down. Vowel, please,
It's
Racheal.
getting good.
E. Another consonant, please, Racheal.
C.
Another consonant.
Q.
Please. Vowel, please, Racheal.
A.
Another vowel, please.
E.
Another vowel, please.
Oh, God.
I.
Please give us a consonant.
And two more consonants, please.
D.
Just Q.
And S.
OK, and your time starts now. How many letters?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got a 7, but I don't know if it'll be in the dictionary. But I've definitely got a word that is a 7.
Ooh, Jonathan.
I've got 6s.
6s, OK. Roisin.
4s.
4s. OK. Very confident. Sean.
5.
Jason.
Yeah, 5.
OK, and Jen.
Bit concerned by Sarah's 7 here, but I've got 6.
Oh.
Mine's probably not a word. Don't worry, love.
OK, let's have Roisin's 4.
AIDS.
AIDS as in helps. OK, Sean, what'd you get?
Dames.
Dames. Jason, you're 5?
I had maids.
You had maids.
Yes.
OK, Jonathan? I've got... How many do I... I've got 3 6s. I've got medics, I've got demise, and I've got medias.
Cool. Ooh. Pretty good. Jen, you're 6?
I had medics as well.
OK. Sarah?
I've made a mistake.
You've made a mistake.
I'd written down a T, and that's what's in my word.
We could just hear, what was your word?
Steamy? I thought it was a Scottish word, but I might be wrong. Am I wrong?
Steamy.
Yeah, like that.
When this came out, it was steamy.
Is it a word?
Yeah, it's a wash house.
But there's no T, but I nearly did brilliantly.
OK, so 6 points to both teams. Susie, Bill, could they have done any better?
No, they did pretty well, actually. There was another couple of options. Ceased, you could have had, or seemed, but they did pretty well.
OK, so at the end of that, Sean, Jason and Jen are in the lead with 27. On to another numbers round. Sean, Jason and Jen, you're to pick the numbers.
Jen, you do it.
What do you
do your thing.
1 large, please, Racheal.
1 large and...
Rachel knows.
5 little ones. Thank you, Jen. Right, this round is 5, 4, 1, 10, 9 and 100. And the target, 155.
OK, and your time starts now. OK, it's an easy one here, so really you're just watching Roisin Connaty's face. Just look at Roisin, she's doing it.
Leave me be.
There's no help at all now, is it?
Is that right? That's 150. That's 4 plus 1.
Yes, that's right.
No, I'm not. I've got it.
Roisin, did you get it?
You want to get 100?
Yeah.
Jonathan, did you get it?
I think so, yeah.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Sean?
Yay!
Jason? Jen? OK, so everyone got it. So someone's got to do it. Roisin? Roisin, how did you do it?
I did 10... I'm shaking. 10 times 5 is 50.
10 times 5 is 50.
Plus 4 plus 1.
For 55.
And plus 100.
155!
Yes! OK, so 10 points to both teams. The scores at the moment, Sarah, Jonathan and Roisin have 28, Sean, Jason and Jen have 37. And here is your final teaser. The words are Bona-Aid. The clue is well polished. That's Bona-Aid, well polished. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser, the words were Bona-Aid. The clue was well polished. It was, of course, debonair. OK, time for our final letters game. Sean, Jason, Jen, you're to choose the letters.
Jen, you're the expert.
Consonant, please, Racheal.
Thank Jen. P.
And another.
T.
And another.
R.
And a vowel.
O.
And another.
E.
And another.
I.
And a consonant.
Yes.
V.
And another.
L.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final D.
OK, and your time starts now.
How many?
I got a 6. Sir Jimmy.
Jen.
7.
Ooh. I got 5 if you bothered.
Right, Jason. Thank you for that.
Did you say Jimmy? Jimmy, could you say Salford?
Salford. Sarah, how many?
I've got 6, love.
Jonathan.
I'm not sure whether they're going to let me have it, but I've got 8.
And Roisin.
5.
Go on, do one. OK, Roisin, let's hear your 5.
Video.
Very good.
OK. Video. Jason, your 5?
Petrol.
Petrol's a...
Oh, yeah, 6 it was, yeah. Sorry.
Jason, that's actually a 6, but you declared 5, so you can't have it.
Yes.
Sean, you're 6?
6.
Revolt.
Sarah, you're 6?
Toiled.
Nice.
T-O-I-L-E-D.
Great one.
Toiled, pretty good. Jen, you're 7?
Piloted.
Oh, piloted. A little bit of class there from Jen. Jonathan Ross with an 8. Let's hear the 8.
I don't have an 8. I gave myself an extra E. I put down pre-lived, but I don't think pre-lived is even a word, is it?
No, I love
so
the
even with
idea.
giving myself an extra letter, I still didn't get the 8.
So 7 points to Sean's team. Well done, Jen. Bill, Susie, could they have done any better?
No, that was, I mean, piloted or pivoted. That's the other 7 you could have had. Excellent work.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
That made me Jen. OK, so Sarah, Jonathan and Roisin have 28, Sean, Jason and Jen have 44. OK, fingers on buzzers. It's time for today's Countdown Conundrum. Your time starts now.
Meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's see if he's right. Incredible scores.
That's got through you.
So the final scores are Sarah, Jonathan and Roisin have 28 points, but tonight's winners with 54, Sean, Jason and Jen. So congratulations, you're now the proud owner of this countdown slide. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you watching at home. That's it from us. Good night. Jason Manford, here he comes.
A breather for Cats and Countdown, because next Friday from 9 o'clock it's the return of the mighty sofa-hugging Goggle Box. And next night, keep laughing, live last leg. Is it okay David Mitchell's on the show? A resounding yes from in here.